Hello, everyone. Thank you so much for joining me on day 13 of Business English Basics and Beyond course. I appreciate you for making it this far. Well, today I'm going to talk to you about some of the words and phrases that can be used to avoid repetition in certain places. For example, let's say somebody is talking about an organization and they say, this organization is really a wonderful place to work, and there are very good platforms for learning, and some of the management people here are extremely helpful, and some opportunities they have here are really wonderful, and the kind of benefits you get as an employee are great too. Now, there are so many places where and is used, and. So instead of using and so many times, there are some words with which we can replace it. So you can say, this is a great organization. In addition to that, there are a lot of wonderful opportunities they provide. To add to that, the kind of benefits you get are also great. Additionally, you have multiple opportunities or options that you can use to enhance your skills. What's more, the the learning and development team here is great. Yeah. So now you have used different forms of and, just replaced it with different words in addition to, additionally, to add to that, moreover, what's more. So all these are called discourse markers. Not just for and, there are multiple discourse markers that can be used for different purposes. I am going to present some of them to you here today. So we just spoke about adding information. Now to show contrast, you say something positive about an aspect and then you say something negative about it. Let's say this is a great application. It works really well. It is very user friendly. On the other hand, it hangs sometimes, or uh, generally we tend to use the word but. You can replace it with the words like however, on the other hand, or having said that. These are some of the words and phrases you can use to show contrast. And when it comes to the sequence part, you could, so sequence is what happened first, what happened next, what happened after that. So you are telling a story and there's a sequence of what happened first, next, right? So you could use phrases like after that, later, a few minutes after that, or you could also use phrases like um, uh, at the end of the day. So any of these things can be used to talk about the sequence. And to conclude, you can use some phrases like, to conclude itself is a nice phrase, but you could also say, I would like to uh, end by saying that, or I would like to let you all know that, or you could say, if you have shared a couple of points, you can say, hence, I feel that, or I think, uh, or hence, I'm sure that. You could also say, therefore, so instead of hence, you can use therefore, or even as a result. Uh, So here are some of those words and phrases that you can use to add information. Also, in addition to that, on top of it, moreover, including. So including is used in the middle of a sentence. Like we we had a lot of options to upskill ourselves, including dedicated support on voice and accent. So you can also use words like furthermore, or phrases like what's more. And to show contrast, but is the common word, but then you can also use however, on the other hand, contrarily, on the contrary, having said that. So to show, to uh, let people know the sequence of in which some events happen. You can even use for words like firstly, later, after that. Um, you can say afterwards, or you can say simultaneously when two things happen at the same time. It's not a sequence, but then two things happen at the same time. Then you can say simultaneously, this I was also working on this. And while is also used for things that happen at the same time. You can say while uh, Raj was working on the issue, Balaji was talking to the clients about it. So again, you have used, again, these two events happened at the same time. You can also use words like finally, then, and these are good to convey the sequence. And to conclude, hence, thus, therefore, to sum up, to summarize, as a result, they are self-explanatory. So these are the words and phrases you can use to conclude uh, your remarks or your speech or um, anything that you're presenting. Yeah. So this is what I wanted to share with you today. I'm sure this is going to help you a lot in reducing the number of fillers you use or repetitive usage of and but. These words can be of great help, and these can come in handy even when you um, appear for certain interviews or exams, when where you are evaluated based on how well you can use these cohesive devices so that there is a continuity in what you say. Yeah. Well, thank you so much for joining me today, and I will see you in the next lesson tomorrow. Thank you.